take us walk through a demo of Sparktoro for us, and maybe we can create an imaginary case study here as we go. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you're seeing my whole window, huh?
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's right.
Okay. All right, and now you can see my Sparktoro dashboard. All
Yes.
right. So let's say, I think your audience here is a lot of consultants and coaches. I would do a search. So you can do a couple of different searches here, right? You can do my audience frequently talks about, uses these words in their profile, follows the social account, frequently uses a hashtag, and frequently visits the website. So all different kinds of searches. Let's try uses these words in their profile, and then maybe let's go with marketing consultant, and then we'll see what we get there. So we'll discover now. It's going to think for a little bit. All right. So our database found over 19,000 people whose profiles include marketing consultant. So as we look at this is really just how quick it is. Look at the overview. We'll see things like behaviors and demographics. So some of the other top words used in their public social media bios include online, internet, strategist, freelance. Okay, I think this is the right audience. Top hashtags used: digital marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, and frequently used phrases. They also talk about marketing strategy, customer service, marketing strategies, and mental health a lot. I think that's really interesting, mental health. So if I were to create content for this marketing consultant audience, I might think about what I can write about mental health that's related specifically to marketing consultants. Maybe that ends up being a Twitter thread. Maybe it ends up being a blog post or a great topic for my newsletter. Maybe I'll do a couple of interviews with marketing consultants I know about how they manage their mental health throughout their, throughout as they manage client relationships, right? Those are a lot of opportunities. Something that a lot of our customers get value out of is our demographics. So I will click on demographics here. So you'll see some of the top job roles and fields, top employer industries. So marketing consultant, a lot of the industries are marketing, advertising. That makes sense to me. You'll see average company size. Unknown, probably because a lot of these people are, they have their own consultancy. So there's less public data on an individual's consultancy, right? I might look at skills and interests. It's kind of interesting. So a lot of mentioned interests include education, children, health. Most mentioned skills. Social media marketing is a top one. Also interesting.
Yeah.
So I would look at this. You can even look at political leanings. A lot of them lean left and center. That's kind of interesting.
That's interesting.
So also let's go to the social tab. So you'll see people whose profiles include marketing consultant engage most with these accounts: HubSpot, Moz, Google Analytics, Rand Fishkin. Not surprising, right? And because that's not surprising, maybe what you want are some of the hidden gems. So I would go to filters, maybe go to only the gems. So maybe the people who might not be mainstream yet. I would exclude the popular accounts. And let's just see what we get from this. Apply filters. Cool. So these are a lot of people who are really well known, but are still pretty niche, right? So I think anyone in the world of SEO knows who Dr. Pete and Cyrus Shepard are. But if you're more so in the performance marketing space, you might not know who they are, right? So that's kind of interesting. You see Jerry Moran, you see Mandy Edwards, Ian Cleary, just a lot of people across marketing who are not necessarily the most well-known more broadly, right? So pretty niche, great hidden gems. I would look at these people's content, look at their blogs. I would subscribe to their newsletters if I were, hoping to partner with them in any capacity. So those are some examples there. We can look at podcasts. Podcasts are fun. So people whose profiles include marketing consultant engage most with these podcasts. Of course, marketing profs, Content Inc. with Joe Polizzi, Neil Schaefer is here. All this, pretty much checks out for the consultant audience, I think. So yeah.
That's really cool. Whoa, we've been into the matrix. Yeah, that's so cool. And just even in that minute, or just navigating through one search query, there's so much value. I can see it in just using that method to then understand, okay, well, where are the opportunities to outreach to perhaps instead of going after the people who have the mass audiences that everyone knows, right? I think that there's where I've seen success has been actually approaching those who are maybe what we call, I don't like the name, but we think of them as like second tier, or like they are micro influencers within their own world, and that you might not be aware of, right? And so that's I think a real great opportunity